Right, so I have Adam Growe here with me, and many of you may recognize him as someone famous here in Canada from Cash Cab. Welcome, Adam. Thanks for talking with me today.
Amy, it's a pleasure, and I love the fact that I'm coming back up to Sudbury. It's been a long time. I did live in Sudbury for a number of months early in my career when I was working in radio full time, which was a lot of fun. And my wife and I, we were then engaged. Didn't end up staying in Sudbury, but I always love coming back up to the area. And so the quiz show in Sudbury is something that's going to be a real highlight for me this spring.
I agree. I think that this community is just going to love it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So why don't you tell us what people can expect by coming to this event?
Well, if people have seen Cash Cab, they know I'm known for asking trivia questions and having fun with random people. So, because I'm a stand-up comedian and had been a headline comedian for over a decade before I started hosting Cash Cab in Canada, I brought the worlds together because I was finding that as I continued to perform in theaters, like we're going to be doing in Sudbury, and at corporate events and comedy clubs across the country, people were like, "Oh yeah, the Cash Cab guy, ask some trivia questions." So I just brought the worlds together in a really fun, frenetic, high energy show. So when you're coming out, yeah, you're going to get a little bit of my stand-up comedy, but you're also going to see volunteers from the audience come up on stage and try to win cash out of my pocket live on stage. Now, if you don't want to be on the show or part of the show, that's totally fine. I've brought gamification into it, so you get a chance to play some trivia questions from the comfort of your own seat for a chance to be on the leaderboard and win some prizes. You also get to vote on the trivia categories that the contestants will play on stage, so you're very engaged. And then the questions themselves, even though there's a nugget that you're rewarded for if you know the answer, I always like to have fun with people in a very, fair, way that I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm having fun with them. And so you and the rest of the audience are totally engaged and laughing the whole time. You're not just watching a game of Trivial Pursuit. You're voting on what they're talking about. You're yelling out your own answers. You're seeing the contestants have to work to prove that they know the answers. Because sometimes I ask questions that they have to dance or finish a movie quote or sing or pose or go into the audience and get something. So if you like kind of old style game shows mixed in with a modern kind of tech in your fingers type of experience, the Adam Grow Quiz Show is where you want to be on April 27th.
Yeah, I love it. I think that is so much more fun than sitting on your couch playing along to a trivia show. This is going to be so much fun. Uh, how did you come up with the idea of mixing the two?
Well, it was feedback from the audience, people during my comedy shows or afterwards, more and more, obviously, even before Cash Cab, it's really fun as a Canadian entertainer when you're out and about and after show and people want to come up and meet you and talk to you and take a selfie with you. And that happened more and more that Cash Cab became very popular. And we did a reboot of the season of the show a couple of summers ago called Cash Cab Music. And so that kind of brought it back to life, even though it's in repeat. So just to have that feedback from the audience saying, a selfie pic and this is great, ask me a trivia question. So people just like, and it's, listen, yes, you can win some cash out of my pocket live on stage or on the leaderboard before, or even a random rapid fire question after the show. I always give people a chance to kind of engage and interact without being part of the show because people are shy sometimes, but it's not a lot of money. Okay. It's not like, it's just like Cash Cab. Like when people would win $600 between three or four people on Cash Cab and they felt like they won $1 million. That's the experience that it is at the Adam Grow Quiz Show. You might only win like $25 or $10 or on stage $100. It's not so much money that you're too serious. I want people to have fun and be loose. And even when people just take a picture of me with a $20 bill and they show it to all their friends or their family or their grandma who loves Cash Cab because she's been watching it for years, for 9 seasons, that's a real honor for me. And it's really fun for me. It's just like the show. I like people coming out to my live show and go, that was as much fun as I hoped and thought it would be. That's the environment that I want to have with people. A lot of fun, reward you for their knowledge for sure, but let's just have some laughs.
Yeah, and I think that even though winning money is always a little bit of fun, I think the more fun is found in the experience and the takeaway from it, just having a great night where you can just truly laugh and enjoy being with others and have that joined experience together. And I think that's definitely what this world needs right now. So I applaud you for doing this and taking this to people in the times that we're living in now, just to bring some light and laughter and fun and memorable moments to people who need that encouragement. So I think this is going
Yeah,
to be so much fun. We want all of Sudbury to come out to the event on April 27th and maybe snap a photo and a selfie with you.
for sure. I can't even remember all the other, Sudbury, the greater Sudbury area, Hanmer, Chelmsford, wherever. I
Yep.
mean, I know there's a lot of francophones up there too. I'm not bilingual, but you will still have a lot of fun, watching all the other volunteers from the audience come up and dance and sing and answer questions. So I invite you to come out on April 27th, get a selfie at the very least, and have some laughs with me.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Adam, thank you so much for talking with me today, and we'll see you in about a month or so here in Sudbury.
Bye.